Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making these gorgeous Hello Dolly Bars. This recipe is the perfect go-to to bring to any dinner party. It's a riff on a Magnolia recipe, the magic cookie bar. So you're gonna be like a famous pastry chef wherever you bring this. We're gonna pair these with this beautiful butterscotch latte with homemade butterscotch syrup that is so easy to make and it's absolutely delicious. Let's get started. Here are all the ingredients that you'll need for the recipe. 2 cups crushed graham cracker crumbs, 2 cups sweetened coconut, 2 cups coarsely chopped pecans, 1 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 cup butterscotch chips, 1.5 sticks melted butter, and 1.5 cans sweetened condensed milk. Years ago, after I graduated from culinary school, I worked at the world famous Magnolia Bakery, which is such a special bakery in New York City. Definitely go whenever you're in New York. Their cupcakes are amazing, but they also make all these different types of bars. It's like the best American home cooking that you'll find. But the one bar that we made all the time was called the Magic Cookie Bar. It's a base of graham cracker crust that you push into the pan. It's got chocolate chips, walnuts, coconut, and then it's got the sweetened condensed milk and you bake it and it's just the most delicious bar. Then I just recently found the Hello Dolly bar, which is a similar taste profile, but it's even easier because you just dump everything into a bowl and mix it with the sweetened condensed milk. And there's the addition of butterscotch chips, which I am obsessed with. So this is going to be a little twist on the magic cookie bar, a little bit easier to make because we're not pounding the graham cracker crust down and layering everything, and also a little bit more special because there's the butterscotch. My oven is set to 325 degrees, and I've prepared a 13 by 9 pan just by greasing it lightly with some butter. And then I have a large bowl that I'm gonna dump everything in. So this recipe could not be easier. We're gonna put the graham cracker crust right in the bowl, our sweetened coconut flakes, our chopped pecans, I don't know. I'm from the Northeast, so we say pecans, but I think pecan sounds nicer. We're doing a Southern recipe. 1 cup of butterscotch, which smells so good, I want to start snacking on them. And 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate. And then we just toss these together gently. That looks so pretty. Once you have all the dry ingredients just mixed together just enough, then we're going to go ahead and pour our melted butter. Scrape out all the butter. Perfect. And then give that a good mix as I flip some out of the bowl. Look how easy this already is. We're already almost done making these. These kind of recipes are so great and they're really impressive because they are homemade, but to bring to like a birthday party for kids or just to serve at home when you have people over, and you didn't have to really do much at all. So I love this type of recipe. Once the butter is incorporated throughout, which is looking pretty good, we can go and put this into our prepared pan. I think I'm the messiest person. Spilled it all over. Once the mixture is in your pan, you just press it down firmly with the palm of your hand. Make sure it's even thickness. Okay, that looks great. Now we're gonna add our sweetened condensed milk over the top. It's a can and a half. So I'm gonna eye it. You can measure it out if you want to. Each can is 7 ounces. So no, each can is 14 ounces. So 14 plus 7, 21 ounces. But I'm just gonna eye it because it's not really a big deal if it goes a little over. All right, we'll take the first can and pour it evenly over the top. And as this bakes, this will like settle down into the cracks. So it goes all the way throughout the bar. So you get this like chewy, sticky texture that's just so delicious. And then we'll take the second can and pour about halfway down. Like I said, I'm eyeing this, but if you need to be precise or you like to be precise, go ahead and measure out 21 ounces. And I'm just gonna use a spatula and make sure it's covering evenly over the top, but it looks like it's pretty good. I'll just fix it in the spaces where I see something popping through. And that is it. It is the easiest recipe literally ever. So this is going to go in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. We'll check it at 30, see if it's got a nice golden color, and then we wait for it to cool and we eat it. Let's go put it in the oven. All right, bars are in the oven, and now we're gonna work on our pairing. I'm making a butterscotch sauce that's gonna go in my butterscotch latte. That's just gonna play up on the butterscotch that's in the Hello Dolly bar, but it's gonna be so delicious. I love pairing right on the nose like that, especially with dessert. It's so fun to have the butterscotch flavor really played up with the butterscotch latte. And what a nice treat when you have people over to give them this Hello Dolly bar and a butterscotch latte. Where else are they going to get a homemade butterscotch latte? At your house, because I'm going to show you how easy this is. Let's go over to the stove. To make our butterscotch syrup, we're going to add a half a stick of unsalted butter to a pan and melt that down. Once your butter is melted, you can add your brown sugar. So 1 cup brown sugar, dark brown sugar I like. And then whisk the 2 ingredients together until combined. And once all your brown sugar is covered with butter, we slowly add our 1 cup heavy cream and whisk while you're doing this. It's okay to hear some sizzling as I have this on medium-high heat. Now we just whisk together and you let this come to a boil. So just until it starts bubbling. I'm also going to add a pinch of salt to the mixture. Maybe 1 more little bit for good luck. And then I'll slowly mix that. You can see it starting to bubble. Once it starts bubbling kind of consistently, it's coming to a boil. You can let that go for about 3 minutes. And keep it on medium to medium-high heat. You don't have to stir consistently the whole time. I just like to make sure that it's evenly cooking and not getting any burned sugar on the bottom. Oh, it smells good. It smells like butterscotch. Now that that's been boiling for 3 minutes, we can add that to a bowl. And then just a teaspoon of vanilla. Whisk that together and we'll let it cool, and then we'll make our beautiful butterscotch latte. Add butterscotch sauce to the bottom of your coffee mug. Put in desired amount. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons. I think that's going to be perfect. Add coffee of choice. Something strong brewed is perfect. I'm using an espresso pod because why not? And then let the coffee pour over your butterscotch sauce. Froth up some warm milk of your choice. I'm using oat milk. Get it nice and frothy. Mix in your butterscotch sauce into your coffee and top off with your warm frothed milk. Stir, stir, stir. And then top with a little bit more butterscotch sauce, because how good does that look? And that's it. Cheers. Now let's go get our Hello Dolly bars out of the oven and enjoy this together. Our Hello Dolly bars are out of the oven and they look absolutely gorgeous. These were in for 35 minutes and they got nice and golden brown. And then I let them cool completely. Ideally, you can let them cool overnight, but if not, just stick them in the fridge for a little while and let them get down to room temperature. How pretty does that look? Gorgeous. All right, time to cut and try these because they smell so good. My whole kitchen smells like butterscotch. From my butterscotch syrup to my butterscotch Hello Dolly bars. I'm excited. Now, that looks insane. I'm so excited. I'll be honest with you, I did not wait till these cooled all the way because I just wanted to cut it for you so you could see what they look like. I'm okay with them being a little bit messy because this warm just sounds so enticing to me. But yours will set more like a bar if you wait the full 24 hours or until it's fully room temp. However, doesn't that look insane? All right, let's try it. Wow, this looks amazing. Oh my God, the butterscotch. This is so delicious. The butterscotch and the coffee just perfectly pairs, obviously, with the butterscotch in the Hello Dolly bar, but the coffee like cuts the sweetness a little bit. So this is just the perfect treat for after dinner, for when people come over. Super easy to make, and it seems so fancy to have a butterscotch latte and the Hello Dolly bar. So impressive. How easy were they? Let me know what you think in the comments. Shoot me a question in the DMs. If something's going wrong, you want me to help you fix it, I've got you. You can find me on Instagram at Pairs with Meg. And if you leave me a comment on YouTube, I'll get back to you. Enjoy, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next time.